Well, everyone. Hope all is well. Shocking news. Can't wrap my head around it. The country that keeps on giving, well, except reparations for FBA, ADOS for, the slaves that built the country. Yeah, their descendants. But everybody else, from what I can see from the immigrants, keep on giving. So, what am I talking about? You Americans, I tell you, as you know, Biden has gone over to the Ukraine, little visit, and he obviously did not come empty handed. What do you mean? What do I mean, you may say? I'll let him tell you. I guess everybody in America is doing really great. I guess the seniors don't have a problem with rent and health care. Yeah, because what's going on over there? More American dollars coming. Now, guess what? The U.S. is going to pay for Ukrainian pensions. Yeah, check it.
And to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket. It's also going to provide critical resources to address food shortages around the globe.
Whoa. First of all, we have Americans here in the U.S. that don't have clean drinking water. And it's not the first time, specifically Black Americans. Not the first time, remember Flint, Michigan? And then if you did not drink that poisonous water, they charged you. Got so out of hand, they even tried to put liens on people's property. So drink the poisonous water, and if you don't drink it and don't pay for it, we're going to go ahead and charge you. Oh, we'll take your home. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sounds crazy. But again, I'm assuming that most Americans, maybe the news that I'm seeing about food shortage, food insecurity, the food banks running out of food, people losing jobs, working 2 jobs and still can't make it, can't afford the rent, can't afford the house, gotta move out of state. All that's going on. So I'm thinking maybe I must be individually living in an alternate universe because I just don't see how this is. To me, it's just nonsensical, but that's just me. I think maybe I'm getting the wrong information. Inflation, I thought it was real. Maybe it's not. But I'm going to play it one more time for the ones in the back. Oh, seems like Joey B got your back like that. I cannot. This is just, to me, it's just nonsensical. I don't understand. So maybe you all can help me to enlighten me as to why we are paying for this. One more time.
And to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket.
You Americans you have something in your pocket besides Lent? How many Americans are playing Lent Pocket Larry or Mrs. Lent Pocket Larry, Lent Pocket Lakeisha, Lent Pocket Letitia?
It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket.
Something in their pocket. So I guess maybe I just wasn't aware of it. I'm assuming that all the Americans have something in their pocket besides Lent. Huh. Some people, it's like that banking era, the Bankman era on a man. He had a family, and it was like the man had in the account $7,000. Never mind, it was a black man, um, and I'm assuming he and his wife, so that might be both their money combined. Hopefully not, but let's just say it is. They had what, 3 or 4 children? Had 4 daughters, I believe. It took a while for the banking era. $7,000, and you're a parent and you have 4 kids. If you're single, it's $7,000. That was it. A bump in the road, boom. And the sad thing is, being realistic, a lot of people don't even have that. Don't forget, they've been saying that the average American does not have just cash, y'all. $400 for an emergency. $400? A lot of Americans don't have that. So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna all get a black card from the U.S. so we can have something in our pocket. But I'm trying to understand. Can we afford this? Why are we doing this?
It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket.
What's in your pocket? You do know some companies, and a lot of companies don't even offer a pension. Some have 401k. Guess what? I had no idea. Someone sent me a report and it was like a lot of people in America don't have a 401k. Guess what? Surprise, surprise. A lot of people, some in their 50s, that even had a 401k during the pandemic, they had to take care of themselves and then their children who were grown. And then sometimes the children lost their homes and they had to come back home and stay with the parents. And guess what? The 401k was wiped out because the parents were trying to carry 2 households, sustain themselves and their children. Horrible story. One family did that. The dad went through the 401k. Next thing you know, spent through all the money, had grown kids come back home, and then the very house that they lived in, where everybody was staying, that was facing foreclosure. It's like, wow. So what you work all your life for? It sounds crazy to me. That home end up facing foreclosure? It's enough your kids lost theirs when they come and stay with you, living off their pension. I'm like, well, how much was in the pension? Now, where will everyone go? Imagine what that would do to you mentally, psychologically. What if you've been working hard all your life? We have people living in the streets, the shelters are full, sleeping in cars, shuffle around. One more time. So maybe, really, I need you guys, if you all can help me seriously, because I don't understand it, why we would pay for their pensions. Why would our dollars pay for their pensions?
And hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket.
So they'll have our tax dollars in their pocket. Got it. And the American will have lint in their pocket. Maybe another stimulus is coming. Maybe that's it. I haven't been made aware of it. And this time they should come with some real money. If it's a family, they should come up with a stimulus because people are having a hard time with the rent. And it's not a whole lot of money, what I'm going to say. If it's a family of 4, they should get about, I think 8 to 10 G's might help since we're going to give out all this money. Any single person with no kids, then a single person with no kids, they can get $7,000 to $8,000 might help. That could put something in their pocket. So that's a whole lot of money. What do you pension? I would not be surprised. I'm willing to bet if I had to guess, they're probably going to get more than that. So now we're going to fund a pension for people who are not American. We're already in a lot of debt. The debt ceiling, heard of that lately? I can't understand it. So maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm operating in a limited budget. Maybe I'm out of touch. I guess all y'all Americans, y'all must be balling out of control. Well, good for you guys. I wish I could say the same. But tax dollars going to pay for pensions in another country, and we have a lot of people suffering, and more layoffs are expected. Recession, possibly. I think we're already there. Inflation. But hey, listen, people, at least look at it this way. We're going to make sure, even though we may be unlimited money, again, maybe it's just me, y'all probably balling out of control. Maybe there's a big stimulus coming. But at least we know one thing. The Ukrainians are going to have some what? They're going to have some money in their pocket.
Allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket.
I can't. I just cannot. To me, it's nonsensical. So in the comment section, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you all think. I need you all to enlighten me because I'm just not with it. I don't understand it. So please, maybe I'm just too, I'm just not I'm just not in touch with reality. But can somebody please, I'm seriously asking, I'm not kidding, give me your point of view. How do we make this make sense? So maybe there's a stimulus that's coming. Maybe everybody got one but me, but our households. How does this make sense? Maybe all the news reports about the high rent, people can't find a place to live, having to get roommates, the senior citizens having to get boom mates. Maybe it's just all fake news. Maybe I was watching a movie, watching a dream, and I mistook it for reality. Because for us to be able to do this is where the tax dollars are being spent. I have to assume that either we're looking cray cray, or guess what? Maybe everybody in America got a hell of a payday. It just didn't hit my account. I'll check it and see, but maybe that's it. That has to be it. Anyway, Simply Said here on YouTube. After this video, I gotta go. Love you. I am so done. I am done.